Alright guys, it's me, Nick's Morningstar. And I know I haven't done any videos in a while. I've been busy with a lot of things. And the things that I've been busy with actually motivated me now and gave me the topic to do for this video. For those of you guys who are entering any form of spirituality, occultism, witchcraft, magic, whatnot, whatever be the case, let me just lower it a little bit so I can speak clearly. You know, any of those practices or anything like that, great, fine and dandy. We all have our practices. I'm into the occult as well. A lot of my stuff has been, on the occult base of magic and everything like that. This video though is actually a warning for a lot of people, whether you're just starting off on your path of magic, whether you're more experienced, more seasoned in your path of magic and everything like that. And the one topic that I am trying to talk to everybody to be aware about is when it comes to putting magic and putting your things out in public and everything like that, you're gonna draw some attention to you, which I mean is fine and dandy. I put my shit out in public all the time. I don't give a fuck about what attention I get or don't get because I'm being self-expressive, and I'm not saying don't be self-expressive. I am, however, saying be careful about what you let in to your path, into you. One thing to especially be careful about too in the community is you have a lot of people who are either who either have cults, who are trying to start up a cult. And don't get me wrong, again, there is nothing wrong with any form of spirituality and everything like that, but there is a problem when everybody follows one person instead of their own instincts. When that one person who happens to be the cult leader tells you to be friends, who to be friends with, who not to be friends with, who to talk to, who not to talk to, they dictate your entire social life because of things that doesn't fit in their closed in box. And my personal view and my personal standpoint is everybody should be free to do as they wish with their life. It is their life to do as they please. I've had a little bit going back and forth with a particular cult called the Royal Empire of, I think it's the Royal Empire of Lucifer Enki, or the Royal Empire of Enki Lucifer. It's one of those two. It's on Facebook, and pretty much the owner. I'm not mentioning names of who the owner is and everything like that. But basically, to sum it all down, this lady, okay, is saying that the only person in the underworld to worship, and it literally is a crowd of worship, would be Lucifer, and who she affiliates Lucifer with the Anunnaki being Enki and calls him father. And I mean, this woman has had a history of many mental issues, and it seems to only be getting worse. But that's going straight from the point to tell you guys, be careful of toxic people like that. Be careful of people who try to lull you in and make you false promises to grant you power super fast. Everything I've done on the occult, everything I've done in magic, I've done on my own accord. I've poured my blood, my sweat, my tears, my efforts, my energies into my workings, and I do so passionately. I rock my pinnacle with the utmost pride because of the blood, the sweat, and the tears that I put into my working. And again, this isn't to lull you guys to follow any particular way at all whatsoever. It's, pretty much, again, a warning and an advisory to be careful of people like the cult leader I told you about in the Royal Empire. You know what I mean? So that's my video right now for you guys, is the problem with cults. The problem, and the other problem with cults too is, okay, like one thing in a cult is, if they don't let you speak, they don't let you speak your mind, they don't let you follow what your intuition or your feelings are, and they only want you to go one way and they enforce that in you. That's cult mentality. When they tell you to exclude aspects of your life, exclude people of your life who you love, who you enjoy being around, who you like conversing with. That is also cult mentality. Don't give your freedom up to people promising you power. If you really want power, work on yourself. Work it for yourself. And, and so I'll go in a little bit now in this whole detailing with the cult thing and everything like that. So, I was on Facebook going on one of my many rants and my many posts and everything like that. And this, and, this lady, you know what I mean? Who, lady, of course, because she's human lady, of obviously human lady. Yes, human. All right. Came to me and said, "Hey, I would like to teach you a few things if you're interested." Now, if there's something about me, guys. If someone's offering me knowledge, I will accept knowledge. Even if I've heard the subject before a few times, I'll happily accept hearing about the subject again because there may be points that I miss. So, so I said, okay, so, I went into the group of the quote unquote Royal Empire of Enki Lucifer, or Lucifer Enki. And oh my God, was it like a huge shit show? And at the time when I got in, like, I didn't know it was a cult. So, I see people like arguing and fighting and everything like that in there. And right away, of course, my instinct is to like kind of like pull out my energies to kind of smooth the energies out. And when I did that, she like saw that and she was impressed. She goes, "Let me make you a king of the group." Keep in mind, I affiliate more with queen than actual king. But I'm like, okay, you know what? You're just, I'm like, you know what? You're just a closed-minded person at this point. Maybe your mind will open up a little bit. So, of course, I'll happily take the position. And oh my God, the things that had went on, the horrors of that group, of that online cult. Basically she would not let anybody leave. If they try to leave the group chat or the group, she would bring them back instantly, give them a scolding, give them a reprimand, tell them they were forbidden to leave, not allow them to leave. And she literally is pulling them back in because she needs their energy. She needs their numbers. She needs their presence there to feed off of. That fuels her. And that's what fuels all cult leaders, guys, is the following them. You're giving them your power, so they're having power. And they're pretty much using you as cattle for their energy feed. If you know what I mean. So be careful with that, guys. Be careful. And then so after like that point and everything like that, I saw a lot of people who were not being treated the way that they should be. And these people, this lady is a white human female, and the people that she was mistreating happen to have been African in descent. And so, I made it a point. I reached out to as many people as I can, especially that particular group of people who came from another group. I reached out to them first because they were the one who were like in the most trouble. And then I started reaching out to all the other people as well that I was able to reach out to. And pretty much she is livid. She is pissed. This woman is coming after my business. She's coming after my Facebook. She is literally going berserk over the fact that I left and a lot of people left on their own free will. And don't get me wrong, guys, I'm not saying all groups are bad or all groups are cults. I have, I'm administration in quite a few of the satanic groups. I'm an administration in I'm an administration in my own, group as well. And in, this group right now that like me and a few people who were in that empire had put together to kind of reestablish everybody's independence back in again. Because when I was in that empire, I never drank that Kool-Aid. So you guys beware of like, beware of like, if, on Facebook, beware of that Royal Empire. Beware of it. And also beware of the administration of that empire as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great day. Blessings and tidings to you all.